Hello, my name is AHMAD AZMAN B06210199 and we choose 15 Wan Jalan Nuri Sentosa Utama Taman Nuri Sentosa 76100 Durian Tunggal Melaka for the assignment. So a little bit for introduction. This energy is used for a variety of end users including cooking, lighting, washing machine and other electric appliances. We can learn more about efficient energy and power consumption from this research. So this is baseline energy consumption that we have taken from the bill from January 2023 to December 2023. So the average for this 1 year is 188 kilowatt hour, and from this average is for amount is 45 ringgit and 41 cent. So we have made two graphs to our reference for this assignment, which is graph line and graph bar. So we can see that the graph is not static decrease and increase. So the graph is not consistent, and we can see we need to make efficiency energy to make the energy consumption is decrease month by month, and also amount ringgit Malaysia is decrease month by month. Okay, next is set energy and cost saving target for energy consumption. So we have made the table energy efficiency index, and we have calculate the monthly consumption multiplied by number of household, which is 8%. So we can see that the minimum we can target is in March 2023, which is 312 energy, and the maximum for this year is November 2023, which is 2488.
Now, I will explain about energy consumption of each electrical appliance. For the first appliance, which is lamp, we have 7 units of lamp, and we assume total energy for this lamp is 0.252 kilowatt. To get total energy, we need to multiply kilowatt of energy with unit and appliance. And the hours of usage, we assume 5 hours per day, and consumption for 12 months is 453.6 kilowatt. Next, fan. We have 4 units of fan, and we assume total energy which is 0.132 kilowatt, and total usage per day around 8 hours. Total consumption per 12 months, which is 380.16. For the total, for the laptop, we have 6 laptop, and we assume total energy which is 0.03 kilowatt, and we assume for usage per day around 3 hours. And for energy consumption for 12 months is 324. For the rice cooker, total energy is 0.7 kilowatt, and we assume usage per day only around 0.5 hours per day, and total energy consumption per 12 months is 126. For fridge, total energy is 0.075 kilowatt. This fridge use 24 hours per day, and the total energy consumption for 12 months is 650. Next, kettle. Total energy is 2.2 kilowatt. This kettle we assume for usage around 0.5 hours per day, and total energy consumption for 12 months is 396 kilowatt. Iron. Total energy around 1.1 kilowatt, and the usage around 0.5 hours per day, and total energy consumption for 12 months is 198 kilowatt. For washing machine, total energy is 0.9 kilowatt, and we use around 0.8 hours per day, and the total energy consumption for 12 months is 259.2. Lastly, Wi-Fi. Total energy is 0.0 0.018 usage time per day is for usage time per day is 24 hours, and total for 12 months is 155.52.
Assalamualaikum, my name is AHMAD AZIZUL ADNAN. My metric number B06 21100065. So my part is 4.0, develop the load apportionment percentage of each equipment. The table shows the daily and monthly electricity consumption of 9 appliances in a home. The total daily consumption is 8.178 kilowatt hour, and the total monthly consumption is 2942.48 kilowatt hour. The refrigerator is the appliance that consumes the most electricity, using 1.81 kilowatt hour per day, or 22.13% of the total daily consumption. It also consumes the most electricity per month at 915 kilowatt hour, or 22.13% of the total monthly consumption. The next highest consumer of electricity are the kettle and the lamp, which use 1.1 kilowatt hour, which is 13.46%, and 1.26 kilowatt hour, which is 15.42% per day respectively. However, the lamp is more efficient in terms of monthly consumption, using 453.6 kilowatt hour, which is 15.42%, compared to the kettle, which is 396 kilowatt hour, which is 13.46%. The laptop, rice cooker, and washing machine is consumed between 0.35 kilowatt hour and 0.9 kilowatt hour per day, or between 4.28% and 11% of the total daily consumption. Their monthly consumption is also proportional, range from 126 kilowatt hour to 324 kilowatt hour. The fan and Wi-Fi router are the least energy-intensive appliances on the list. The fan uses 1.06 kWh, which is 12.92% per day, and 380.16 kWh, which is 12.92% per month, while the Wi-Fi router uses 0.43 kWh, which is 5.29% per day, and 155.52 kWh, 5.28 per month. Overall, the table provided a snapshot of the electricity consumption of a typical household appliances. By understanding which appliances use the most energy, homeowner can make informed decisions about how to reduce their electricity consumption and save money on their bill. Next is annual consumption. The diagram which shows the annual consumption of appliance as a percentage of the total. The refrigerator is the appliance that consumes the most electricity at 22%. The kettle and the lamp are the next highest consumer of electricity at 14% and 15% respectively. The laptop, rice cooker, and washing machine is consumed between 4% and 9% of the total electricity. The fan and Wi-Fi router are the least energy intensive appliance on the list at 5% and 7% respectively.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name KHAIRUNNISA binti ABDUL HALIM. My metric number B0621100187. My part, purpose, energy and cost saving measure for your house. Measure no cost equipment is Wi-Fi, rice cooker, washing machine. Recommend measure is turn off Wi-Fi if you're not at home. User awareness, rescue usage, repair leaks, use only when necessary. Low cost is fan, lamp, laptop, iron. Close the fan when not in use. Install energy efficient lighting. Set the laptop to sleep or hibernate mode. Iron close in load in latch brush. Use energy star. High cost is equipment. Refrigerator, kettle, use energy efficient appliance. Fruit conversion for the kettle. Clean fridge and cover food in the fridge. Adjust refrigerator temperature.
Hello, I am Bryan, and now I'll be going through the financial analysis for the saving measures that have been presented just now. As you have heard, we have propose three measures which consist of zero cost, low cost, and high cost. I will firstly define what is zero cost. Zero cost is where you don't invest anything, any amount of money to implement the saving measures. So these are all the implementations of saving measures with no investment. As you can see, there are 5 appliances involved. So before I start, I would like to point out that all these calculations are based on the rate of 0.218 per kilowatt hour, which is the first 200 kilowatt consumption block. Okay. The reason I decided to stick to only one rate is because it's easier to calculate. This makes calculation much more easier for me. Okay. Secondly, per month or monthly calculation are based on 30 days measurement. It's also the same for per year. It's based on 360 days. And lastly, all the amount that are related with financial, which are all the ringgits you can see in the table, are all rounded up to 2 decimal places. The same reason as previously, all these are made to make calculations much more simple. Okay, here as we can see, the first change is to the Wi-Fi. We have reduced to just 20 hours per day instead of leaving it on just for 24 hours 7 days a week. This totals up to 28 ringgit 25 cents of consumption per year. Next, rice cooker, the same as well. We have reduced it to 0.35 hours per day. This is because we rarely cook at home. We just eat outside all the time. So we just cook only when needed. So this is much more realistic. This totals up to 19 ringgit 23 cents consumption per year. Okay. Next, washing machine. We have reduced to just 0.5 hours per day, which is around 3 hours a week. 3 hours a week, yeah. So we reduce this by only washing full load. Each person in the household will not go more than 1 cycle. So around half an hour per person. This totals up to 35 ringgit 32 cents of consumption per year. Laptop reduced to 2.5 hours per day. Bad habits such as wasteful background usage are minimized and only used when necessary. So this totals up to around 58 ringgit 86 cents of consumption per year. Lastly, iron reduced to just 0.3 hours per day, which can be implemented by ironing clothes in large batches, which saves heating consumption and bring down the average total consumption, the whole usage of iron. This totals up to only RM 25.90 cents of consumption per year. So in comparison to the old consumption, this new implementation of the new zero cost saving measures can save around 64 ringgit 11 cents per year, with the most significant saving with washing machine here 21 ringgit 19 cents and iron 17 ringgit 26 cents. So basically this proves that you don't have to spend money at all to make a big difference in consumption reduction. So next, on to the low cost saving measures. My group and I have decided to define low cost as the financial investment of RM100 and below per unit of appliance. So there are 3 appliances that we have upgraded in this low cost measure, which are fans, lights, and electric kettle. Firstly, for the fans, which are ceiling fans, by the way, we upgraded all 4 units to more efficient fans, which only consume around 46 ringgit 15 cents of total energy consumption per year, which means 1 unit is like 11 ringgit. Next, lamps or lightings. We have also upgraded all 7 fluorescent lights to energy friendly 18 watts LED, which consume only around RM60, which RM 59.33 cents per year. Lastly, electric kettle. We have also upgraded to a more efficient 1500 watts of electric kettle, which consumes to around 58.86 cents a year. With additional to these upgrades, we have also maintained the same measure of turning off all these appliances when not in use. So this can save more energy in the long run. So in comparison to the oil consumption, this low cost saving measure can save up to 103.74 cents a year, which is quite significant for me, I think. All three appliances creates a good amount of savings, with the most from the lighting upgrade here amounts to saving of around 40 ringgit per year. Wow, this is good. Lastly, high cost saving measure. High cost defines as a financial investment of 450 ringgit and above per unit of appliance in order for this implementation to work. There's only one appliance, as you can see here, which is the refrigerator. We have decided to upgrade our old refrigerator as it is quite old already, maybe around 10 years, I guess, which becomes inefficient over time. And this new fridge is is a 4-star rating appliance according to the seller, consuming only 319 kilowatt hours per year, which is quite good. And this amounts to around 70 ringgit a year. In comparison to the old refrigerator, which consumes a whopping amount of 650 kilowatts, as you can see here, a year, that is a huge amount of energy. This new fridge can bring in saving of 72 ringgit 60 cents a year, which is, in my opinion, is quite good. To summarize what I've just presented just now, all the data, I've created a bar chart for a more easier understanding. The no cost measure has generated a saving of 64 ringgit 11 cents a year. For the low cost measure, 103.74 cents a year. And lastly, the high cost measure, which is the refrigerator upgrade, saving of 72 ringgit 16 cents a year. This amounts to around 240.01 cents a year in total saving. Finally, I've analyzed the payback period of all 4 appliance upgrades. Payback periods makes it easy to calculate how long it will take for the cost of appliance to be returned through energy savings. So in other words, this is to assess whether the investment is really worth it or not. The payback period can be calculated using the formula shown here, which is total investment divided by savings per year in ringgit. There are 4 appliances here for investment. The first investment is the fan upgrade. The total investment or cost to replace all 4 units of fans are 316 ringgit, 316 ringgit, which is around 80 ringgit per fan. And the savings per year for all these fans are Rm 36 ringgit 72 cents. So by using the payback period formula just now, this equals to around 8.61 years, or in other words 8 years and 7 months. This is the longest amount of time out of all the appliances here. But however, I still believe this is a good investment because fan can last up to 10 or even up to 15 years if we take good care of it, maintain it. So over time it will give you positive returns. The second investment is the lighting upgrade. The total investment to replace all 7 units of fluorescent lights are 104.30 cents, which is roughly around 15 ringgit a unit. The savings per year of this replacement is around 40 ringgit, which is exactly 39.55 cents, and the payback period of 2.64 years, which is roughly 2 years and 7 months. This is definitely a good investment as it is under 5 years of payback period, which is the general rule of thumb of good investment. Third investment is the electric kettle. The cost of replacing our all-electric kettle is only 21 ringgit 72 cents. I found this kettle on Shopee. This is quite good for the price. The savings per year of this new appliance is 27 ringgit 47 cents, which is more than the investment cost. This is definitely the best investment out of all because the payback period is only 0.79 years, which equates to only 9.5 months, less than 1 year. You will be rich by buying this appliance. Lastly, the refrigerator upgrade. The cost of the new 4-star refrigerator is only 459. This is also on Shopee, which is relatively cheap compared to other fridge models. The saving per year of this new fridge is 72 ringgit 16 cents. The payback period for this fridge is 6.36 years, or roughly 6 years and 3 months. Even though the payback period is more than 5 years, right? It is still a good investment, as the old refrigerator is very old. I believe around 10 years already, and the lifespan of a fridge is more than 10 years if you maintain it correctly, and this can give you positive returns over its lifetime. So that is all for my part for the financial analysis. Thank you.
Next is 7.0, which is prioritize your implementation plan. The first one is energy audit. Optimizing the use of energy in home begin with conducting a verified energy audit under the direction of a skilled auditor. This intensive inspection explores every crevice inside and outside the home. These experts are able to spot inefficiencies and the place where energy is being squandered. Take into consideration employing a professional auditor who may be paid by the square footage of house or on an hourly basis. The last one is 20% utility saving. Simple change in lighting and cooling practice can lead to substantial utility saving. By adopting energy efficiency lighting solution and optimizing cooling system, can achieve up to a 20% reduction in annual utility costs. This not only benefit wallet but also contributes positively to the environment. Replace incandescent bulb. The first one is 15% lighting budget. A large amount of the average household energy budget, roughly 15%, goes to lighting. One significant area with potential saving is addressing lighting inefficiencies. Second is LED or CFLS for 15 to 75% reduction. Replace traditional incandescent lighting bulb with more energy efficiency model such as light emitting diodes LED or compact fluorescence lamps CFLS. This contemporary lighting technologies not only save 15 to 75% of the energy required for illumination, but they also last longer, saving more money over time. Last one is lighting control. Using motion sensor and timer to control lighting is a clever way to make sure that lights are only turned on when necessary. The lower energy waste and help you save more money and your energy bill overall. Energy efficiency. The first one is use less energy. Energy efficiency is about achieve the same task and goal while using less energy. It's not only contribute to environmental sustainability but also lead to significant cost saving over time. It consists choose to be resourceful and responsible in our energy uses. Second is lower manufacturing energy. Opting for material and design with lower manufacturing energy requirement not only benefit the environmental but also result is reduced overall energy need of our home. This approach promotes a holistic strategy toward energy conservation, starting from the construction phase itself. Third is a 5-star appliance. When it's come to appliance, the US Environmental Protection Agency EPA recommended selecting 5-star energy efficient ones. This ensures that your appliance operates at peak efficiency, consuming less energy and ultimately lowering your overall energy footprint. And the last one is 20% utility saving. Simply change in your lighting and cooling practice can lead to substantial utility saving. By adopting energy efficiency lighting solution and optimizing your cooling system,